What's up there, guys? This is Angolan Football Channel, Kaizer Chiefs Football Channel, football from the fans' perspective. Welcome back, welcome to our new video. Today we're just going to speak about a simple thing. We're going to speak about the game of Kaizer Chiefs versus the Agosto and the return of Nurkovic. But before we do that, let us send our condolences to the family of Raidamu Fukeng. Johannes Raidamu Fukeng, we know him. We know he's a legend of Kaizer Chiefs, played for Kaizer Chiefs. He's been there in the administration of Kaizer Chiefs, and it's a very sad loss for all of us. For us as a family and for him and for his family, for the Mufukeng family. And it's a very sad one. We don't want to start the year like this. Ordinarily, we don't want to start a year like this. We'd want to start a year with congratulating people and having a nice one. But yeah, we send our condolences. If you are new in the channel, please, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe, to turn on the notification button, and let us enjoy the conversation in the comment section. I'd like to hear from you. Before we speak about Nurkovic being back, DSTV is back. DSTV Premiership is back. PSL is back. Very interesting one. 2 games already. Maritzburg United beat Celtics 2-1. Maritzburg, we're going to play Maritzburg when we come back. The first game we're going to play at home is Maritzburg. And we're going to play Maritzburg on the 9th of January. So it's going to be the first game we play here in South Africa. And coached by Ernest Middendorp. We know it's our former coach, our ex-coach. So we need to brace ourselves. They started the year with a win. So it's going to be a very tough one. I'm expecting a very tough one with Kaizer Chiefs and Maritzburg. And then Mamelodi Sundowns, they fixed the country. They beat the Wits squad with 1-0. They assisted us. Mamelodi Sundowns fixed the country at the beginning of the year. They did very well. I hope the Wits squad will continue the trend. After this Mamelodi Sundowns game, they'll continue with what they are doing. They do best. You know, that 1-0, losing 1-0 and say we played a very good game and all that. But it's a best team, man. It's a best team. Mamelodi Sundowns, I never had a problem with beating a best team. So let's move forward. We thank Mamelodi Sundowns for a Happy New Year present. So speaking about the game of Chiefs versus the Agosto, back the game, I said in the last my previous video that we're going to await a response. We're going to await an update. So the game is on the 5th of January. It's playing at 5 o'clock here in South Africa. It's playing in Angola, but 5 o'clock time, according to the South African time, of course. I hope that is clear. So one thing that is important, that is very interesting with the game, is that the guys already, they're in Luanda. They're in Luanda in Angola. And they use the special, flight, as you know, the COVID-19 restriction and the difficulties around that. So the guys are already safe in Angola as we speak. And it's going to be an interesting one. The first thing that is very notable, of course, the return of Nurkovic. Kokota Piano is back, and we've been waiting for him. There's been a lot of things. But right now, Kaizer Chiefs in its website and even on their Instagram, they updated that Nurkovic has traveled with the squad and is most likely to start. This is very good news for us. This is very good news. This is how we want to start the year. With good news. Players back on injury, players back on from complications, the team full, and all that. The only player that is still not back, we know, is the Riff Flossler. It's still, the issue of the injury. But the squad is fine. The squad is back. Nurkovic is back. I think Covenant has been crying about issues of goals, and I think right now there's going to be, pressure on him because there's no room to fail now. There's no room to fail. There's no excuses anymore. You can't say there's one player that is not there. We're happy that Kokota Piano is back. We're happy that the team is full, squad is back. And they traveled with 18 players that went to Angola. And this is what Kaizer Chiefs said. In their website. They say, Amakosi traveled to Angola with a squad of 18 players led by head coach Gavin Hunt, who will be assisted by Dylan Shepard. There is also good news as Chiefs leading striker from 2019-2020 campaign, Samir Nurkovic, who missed the start of the current season through injury, is part of the Chiefs traveling contingent and in all likelihood will make his first appearance of the 2020-2021 season during the game in Angola. So yeah, that is it. Nurkovic is back. I think he's going to make a start. I'm very hopeful that he's going to start because we need him to start. So that he can catch up, get game time, so that he can come back. When we play against Maritzburg United, we don't want to have excuses. Maritzburg United has been a problem. Last season, we know Musiamedi has been a problem. We know Klassen has been a problem. Buchanan has been a problem in that team. And now that they have that coach, the coach that knows Kaizer Chiefs, that knows those players, that coached us the entire season, put us in number 1 the entire season until we lost the league in the last game of the season. So Middendorp will be coaching Maritzburg United. Kaizer Chiefs must be fit for that game. And it means Nurkovic must start in Angola against the Agosto. Kaizer Chiefs, we don't have excuses anymore. We don't want, we're missing. Now we have players. I think Nurkovic is a very good addition for us. I'm very happy. To be honest, I'm very happy. I'm sure each and every Kaizer Chiefs fan is being dying to see Nurkovic back on the pitch. And we know his energy. Everything's decorated about him. We don't have to overemphasize the fact that he's a good player and all that. We know his energy. That is why the team has been struggling. Yes, they are saying contingent issues of injury and all that, but we know what is happening. We've been, aware of what is happening, but we're fine. We're fine with the fact that Kokauta Piano is back. So, notable thing in the squad is that Blom is there, Ngobo is there, Kambole and Zuma are there, and then Kune is not there. Frosla is not there. Nchangasa is not there. Yagan Sasman is not in the 18. So I think before the end, I'll just put up the 18 squad that traveled to Angola, as it is there in the Kaizer Chiefs website. But other than that, Kaizer Chiefs must win this game. Kaizer Chiefs must win this game against the Agosto, because we need to progress in the CAF Champions League. The CAF Champions League, even though we don't think, or we're not so much ambitious that we can win it, but it's good to progress in that Champions League because it gives a lot of players game time. Yes, it comes with complications in terms of travels, in terms of the COVID-19 regulations, restrictions, and all that. But it gives the coach a lot of time to play players that are not satisfied. They can get game time in the CAF game, games, get game time in cup games. It gives us that thing, and Kaizer Chiefs has to progress. And to progress, Kaizer Chiefs just needs a win. If not a win, we need a draw that has goals. So you understand right now, the importance of the return of Nurkovic. We cannot afford to not win. We must score goals. And we must score. What I like about the 18 men that are there, attacking players, a lot of attacking players. There's few defensive players, a lot of attacking players. Zuma, Kambole, Castro, Billiard, Kokota Piano, and you get the idea. There's a lot of attacking players, and that is what we want. That is what we want from the squad. That is what we need going forward. We want goals. Kaizer Chiefs has been struggling with goals. Kokota Piano is back. I know Kaizer Chiefs fans are happy. I'm also very happy. Man. I'm hoping that there's not gonna be injuries. We don't want injuries. We want Frosla to be back. Would like also to hear. I'll continue inquiring about his return since they've been updating us on him. I'll just try and inquire about his return. Other than that, Kaizer Chiefs is fine. Full on force. I'm hoping that we're going to win that game. And I'm hoping that the game should set a tone. To say, this is how we're starting a year. We're starting a year very confident. We're starting a year, not the Kaizer Chiefs that is timid, not the Kaizer Chiefs that is easy to undermine. We don't want the Kaizer Chiefs that is easy to undermine. We have a striking force right now. We have Gavin Hunt that has been building the team. I have full confidence in him. And the game against the Agosto should be a start to set the tone. Bidvest 2.0 has lost 1-0. And Kaizer Chiefs must start the league, must start the game properly, must start this year properly. We thank Mamelodi Sundowns for fixing the country, of course. Because they fixed the country last year. They started with us and it looked like it was going to be issues. But right now, I think Kaizer Chiefs is fine. I think we're fine. I think the coach is okay. And I'm looking forward to this campaign. We want Kaizer Chiefs by end of January to be out of that relegation zone, to be into the top 8. By the end of this January, Kaizer Chiefs must be into the top 8. Kokota Piano is back. There's no excuses anymore. We cannot say we're not scoring goals, this and that. Fix the defense, fix the midfield, let the team play football, and there are guys who can finish up front. I know very well there are guys that can finish up front. Other than that, that is it from me. Preview will come back. We'll do a preview tomorrow because the game is on the 5th. So it's the 3rd today. The game is on the 5th. We'll do a preview tomorrow. What do we think is going to be a lineup or should be a lineup, and how we think Gavin Hunt should set up his team. Other than that, we're very happy. I'm a Kaizer Chiefs Football Channel. Football from the fans' perspective. Thank you very much.